Well, it's June the 4th, and it's officially deer season, I guess you could say. We're out here at the farm today. Dad's got the fields all disced up and planted in corn. It was a little bit later this year than common, but we had a little bit of rain and some issues. But we're out here today with another objective. We're going to put up a tower here. We've got 3 muddy bull blinds. We're going to place one of them right here. We're in a plot we call the turnip plot. In the past, we've got a stand here at the end of the field in a big white oak tree, and we're down in this bottom. Winds are constantly swirling. I think this is going to be a better option for us to come in here, get in this blind, keep our scent contained, and you know, stay out of the elements if it's raining or whatever. But I think the big benefit here we're looking at is our scent containment. But we're going to put it here. We're about 75-80 yards to the end of the field here, and then we've got this big long bottom we can shoot all the way across during rifle season. But of course it'll be mostly standing corn back through there. But we had a lot of success of seeing deer in this plot, so hopefully you'll see us here this fall harvesting a nice big buck out of this muddy bull blind. So we're going to get to work and get it put up and see how it goes. Alright, our first step we're going to do here is connect the leg connectors to the bottom of the platform. We've got 3/8 carriage bolts here. They're 2.5 inches long. There's 3 of those for each leg connector, so we're going to get those tightened on here and move on to the next step. Alright guys, once you've got your leg connectors on finger tight, you want to attach your legs. You're going to attach those with 16 3/8 1.25 hex bolts, and you want to make sure that your angled end is pointing toward the ground. Yeah, so quick tip, Dad broke this down in the garage before we got up here. Put all the bolts, nuts, washers, everything together and what we would need out here to speed up the process here in the field a little bit. And you can see it's nice and tidy. You're not dealing with all that package. So just a quick tip. We just threw them back in the box, and they're all together here for a little quicker assembly here in the field. Alright guys, so if you've got the 10-foot tower like we do, your next step is to add the second 5-foot section. And when you do this, you only want to put, if you're building it from the ground up like we are here, the highest set of bolts in, you want to leave these open. We're going to come back here in a second and attach these with our cross braces, but for now, to attach this, you want to just put the 2 bolts in the top two holes all the way around. Alright guys, so our next step, we're going to take this cross brace and we're going to use the hole closest to the platform for the blind, and we're going to attach those using the bolts. No. Alright, our next step, we're going to go all the way to what would be the bottom of the stand and put the cross bases in. They look like this. You'll connect them with the bolts in the middle, and then you'll connect one each end. One will go here, and one will go on the other side, and you'll do that all the way around. Just see your instruction manual for the proper size bolts. But we're gonna be a good idea to have a ladder around if you're doing it the way we're doing it. We're gonna have to get in the back of the mule. Okay, so the next step is now to attach our cross braces, and we've already slipped one on here. So this is your cross brace. There's a hole here, just about 16 inches from the top of the platform there, and you'll run it out. There's a hole right here. You'll attach it, and you only want to attach it right here, just finger tight. Because in the next step, we'll take another cross piece and go from here all the way to up here and attach it. So that's what we're going to do now. Alright guys, it's July 23rd. We're up here at the farm. We're actually at the spot where we put that muddy bull blind a few weeks ago. We're actually going to dump some corn out that we planted from last year. Some eared corn right here. We're going to put up a muddy pro cam over here on this hay ring that we've had sitting over there for a long time. The deer are used to it. We're trying to get a diagonal shot about 25-30 yards from that muddy bull blind right over there. Dump the corn here. We're going to make a mock scrape right over here over my shoulder here in a week or so. So it should be a textbook spot to harvest a big buck here this fall. So we're going to go ahead and get it done. We're standing at another spot here that we've just got another muddy bull blind put up here in the last couple weeks. We've got these beans that are really coming on strong right here behind us. We put a camera out and dumped some more corn out in the middle of this field just to get some more pictures, get some inventory of what bucks are using this food plot. But we've got a camera on the other end. We've been seeing some nice deer. We've actually got this blind in this particular spot. It's kind of at like a 90-degree angle. We've got corn behind the blind and then beans out in front at a 90-degree angle, and a little bit of a pinch point with this cedar tree where the deer like to funnel in. It's going to be pushing them towards the blind for a nice 30-yard bow shot, and that's the opening weekend plan here for us in Kentucky. Ease forward, slowly forward. All right guys, you can see behind me, we're putting this muddy bull blind up on this trailer for a mobile blind this fall. Dad loaded it up there on the tractor with the bucket and the forks there, and what we did, we just kind of got it up on there and Dad pushed it on there just enough to where we could slide the rest of the blind off, and then we're going to bolt it in here in just a minute. But should be a pretty cool little spot or setup we got this fall. This is a 5-foot tower on this little trailer that we've had for years, and we don't use it very much anymore, so we thought this would be a great thing to do with it. Just use it for there. But we're actually going to probably put this blind, part of the time we're going to pull it back here behind this standing corn over here in one food plot, and then we've got another bean field that we'll probably move it to some back and forth before opening day. We'll try to see where the deer are using the most and put it there. So almost there.